I'm not pro-genocide just because I think a country that was attacked and entered war. You keep calling it a war. Now, it's not a genocide, you say here. This is going way back to the beginning. It's a war. War brings casualties, and I just told you that it's not war because the Palestinians are defenseless. How can a war be going on if there's no defense? And while Israel has control over the Gaza Strip, which you and your lunatic groupie here agrees with you, sides with you on. And then you go on, I can't stand these libtards with their fake virtue. Meanwhile, I ask you, what fake virtue? You're saying that my sense of morality is a fake virtue. Well, again, I've only said that it's not a genocide. Where is it? Yeah. None of you have said anything about the Palestinian genocide. So I have the false sense of morality here, which you're calling a fake virtue. Or you're saying my sense of morality is a fake virtue. You don't explain how, you just say it is. Okay, you did answer that question, what fake virtue, but you didn't explain how it is a fake virtue, or how my morality is, or a sense of morality is fake. Meanwhile, you're the one, this is only about you insisting that the Palestinian is a war. Or, what did you call it? Israel to Israel to Palestine. I was going to call it Israel to the Gaza. But, yeah, okay, Israel to the Palestinians is a war. That's what you keep on saying. And somehow repeating that to me is going to make that reality and make me agree with you. Which is not how this fucking works. Now, okay, I'm not pro-genocide just because I think a country was attacked. Did I say you're... Well, wait. Okay. Okay, now what was my questions here? Okay, so this video is nothing. Okay, cite your source. That's not a valid source. Okay, also, okay, so here's my questions. So you're arguing against rights of the individual. Yeah, so you're also carrying on about liberalism. You called me a libtard. Both of you, well, she's yeah, so you're both calling me a libtard. How mature. Meanwhile, you don't answer, oh, did you? Did you answer this? Shit. Yeah, I don't even know why you assumed any of this. Because you called me a libtard. Suggesting you are anti-liberalism. Anti-rights of the individual, liberty, consent of the governed, and so on. Are you really that fucking stupid, Cyrus and Dolly? Again, you're a lunatic groupie over there. What genuine virtue do you have? Okay, so one genuine virtue of MAGA is fighting against government overreach. And what? No examples of this government overreach? Just because you say so, it's going on? Typical MAGA. And there you go again, libtards. Government overreach. You guys are the ones who are pro-life, which would be government overreach. You guys are anti-immigration, which would be government overreach. You have no valid reasons. You just rely on right-wing propaganda. You're fed by various right-wing pundits and politicians alike. Marjorie Taylor, I don't like calling her Green because that's her married name, which she is no longer and hasn't been for years, is a strong, what do you call it? She's extremely vocal, especially against Democrats and liberals. Whatever you guys want to call them. So I understand that Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, has a limited character, but that has I get a lot of people just posting and posting during my absence until I, come back for another reply. Yeah, so you guys are the ones who are anti-communism, as you claim everything is communist or communism. You never explain how. It's just you're opposed to taxation and you're opposed to democracy and liberalism. I mean, so basically you're against your own right to speak. You're against the rights of the individual, liberty, consent of the governed, the right to private property. And, well, this doesn't really say that. Well, you're against the rights of the individual. That would include free speech. So you're against your own ability to even reply or be on social media or be on the internet at all. That's how psychotic you guys are. But again, you were ignoring that the Palestinians are going through a genocide by the hands of Bibi and the IDF monsters. You're calling it war, ignoring my statement that the Palestinians are defenseless. You don't care about that. It's a war because you said so. Because MAGA is fighting against government overreach. Now, going back to the other one here. Which one is it? Now, what's the... Okay, Islam is not a friend to Christianity. 70 Christians were just beheaded in Congo. And I did reply to this. Not that you would care. Yeah, that's why I brought that up. But I also included this, the Gestapo is here, whatever, yeah. And I can't remember what, yeah, but you didn't even address that. I don't know if you didn't see it or not, but that's what this whole thing is about. But you've turned it your own way, and you have that Dolly bitch backing you, like an obsessed groupie. And while you're essentially wrong every step of the fucking way here. And by the way, I'm sure the other one who clicked on this is Dolly. That's suggesting that you're the other one. If that is the case, that's pathetic. See me doing that. Anyway, libtards love spending the Americans' taxpayers' money on transgenders in Peru. Again, no source citations. What? Libtards love spending the American taxpayers' money. Congress is the purse. What? Dolly, you don't know what you're talking about. You have no fucking clue. Libtards love spending the American taxpayers' money. What? Most of Congress backs Donald Trump, and they're all anti-trans. They're all transphobic, including yourself. This is total fucking bullshit. Ignorance. Fuck. You're so stupid. But anyway, yeah, so... yeah. Well, I've already explained everything, so... You didn't provide any examples of this government overreach. Yeah, I don't know. You have nothing.